Card time. And I have the August kit in front of me, and we are going to create some alternative cards tonight. So let me get things happening over here on Facebook, make sure it's all running. Yeah, one more click, and there we go. All right. So it is time for the Farmhouse Florals Paper Pumpkin Kit. That is the August kit. And we are going to create 3 alternative cards because I think the kit makes 3 cards. And I don't usually do them as they come out of the box. I tend to create alternatives. Hello, Lena. And tonight is no different. I have cardstock, I have dies, I have a whole bunch of stuff, and we're going to see what we can come up with. Now, along the way, I do ask for input from you. Hello, Alice. Woohoo! Facebook and YouTube are both working. Yay! And I want to start tonight with a super adorable card. Now, my friend Denise and I have collaborated again. We just collaborated for the Kintsugi class, and oh my, so many cool cards. Hi, Norma. And we're collaborating in September with the Festive Friends bundle. We're calling it Modern Festive Friends because we use the designer paper from the Modern Christmas suite because the Festive Friends is just a bundle. It's not a suite. So we pulled in some other products from the Modern suite, which is why we're calling it the Modern Festive Friends. And I picked this bundle up on Saturday. I had a class on Saturday afternoon and I had a class on Sunday morning. But the rest of the time during the weekend and yesterday, I was creating cards with the bundle. And I couldn't stop. When I sat down in my craft room, I got all the work issue parts done of my day. Then I could create. And I created one that is amazing. And I want to show it to you. It's not part of the class. This will be one that I'm going to do in a Facebook Live in the future. I just haven't scheduled it yet, but I wanted to show it to you because it is so stinking cute. And I saw Tamara Bertram took the Santa Claus from this bundle and turned it into a logger. He was so cute. He had a little logger, what do they call them? Beanies? We call them toques in Canada. I think down in the States they call them beanies. It's a wool hat. And he had checkered, black and red checkered shirt on. It was so cute. Now let me get the stamp set so I can show it to you when I flip you around. And speaking of loggers, I was in here setting up tonight, and hubby says to me, "There's a bear." He says to me, "There's a bear walking along the front of the house." And I said to him, "What do you consider the front of the house?" Because if you've ever been to my house, you know that our house is long and narrow on the lot, not across on the lot. And as I get up to look outside, there's the bear, not 10 feet from where I'm standing, just looking in the window at me. Yep, a big old black bear. So I got some pictures of them. I will share them. I can't show them now because my phone is here, but I can share them afterwards. I'll stick them on my page so you guys could have a look. It was like I could see the color of his eyeballs. Thank God there was a door and a window in the middle between us. Okay, hi, Susan. Let me flip you around and look at this card. Look at this. Is this not the cutest card you've ever seen? Look at this. So this uses some two-tone cardstock, and I've sanded it to give the little white areas. The dies are, what are they called? Light and Wonder dies. It's part of the Aurora suite. And then this is the festive friends part and the sentiment. Is that not adorable? Hi, Pat. Wow. I'm telling you. Is that not? And then I use these are frosted iridescent dots. These are new. So the dies, the embellishments, the stamp set, and the dies, those are all new coming out in December. And then, of course, there's the inside, right? Look at that. Isn't that adorable? I love it. And I love it so much that I had to do it for a swap that I'm in. So I made a whole whack of these today. But they're so cute. Let me just stick them over there so I can look at them while I'm creating with you. So there's the stamp set. So there's an elf, a Santa, and a snowman. And this is the one that Tamara used to make a logger. So she cut off the pom-pom on the hat and turned him into a logger and turned this part of him into black and red checkered shirt. I wish I was that creative. I'm going to have to do one of those. And it now to be fair, Tamara is not the one that came up with that idea. She's just the one I saw actually do it. So the registration is open for our Festive Friends collaboration class now until the 1st of September. And there's sneak peeks of what the cards may look like. Because Denise has her 4 done now. I've done my 4. Now we just have to decide. So these are my 4. I don't have pictures of Denise's, but now we have to decide what is part of the class. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to get this class. $25 gets you kits for 4 cards, 2 of Denise's and 2 of mine, and no bonus tutorials. $97 gets you the bundle plus the 4 kits plus 2 bonus cards, 1 of Denise's and 1 of mine. $150 gets you all the trimmings option. You get the stamp set and dies. You get the what is it called? Modern Christmas designer paper. You get some gold hoops because we used gold hoops on our cards, and there might just be an ornament coming, and some twine, and kits for 4 cards. Now the kits are free with this option, and you get 4 bonus tutorials, 2 from myself and 2 from Denise. If you live outside of Canada, there is also a $20 option. And if you want that, gets you tutorials for the 4 class cards. If you want the 4 bonus cards, then it's an extra $20 for those tutorials. And you cannot add the bonus tutorials to either one of these options. That addition for the $20 for all 4 bonus cards is only part of the tutorial option and only available outside of Canada because they can't purchase from us. So we wanted to make sure they would have a way to get all 8 tutorials. Can you imagine 8 tutorials? Product shares are open until the 1st of September as well. You get a whole bunch of stuff. Don't need that. Okay, here's the kit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this. There's 3 cards. There's this one. There's like a little satchel purse thing. This one has a typewriter, and this one is a couple of pots of flowers in a window. And as you know, I don't make the cards as they are designed. I take the pieces as they're designed, and then we create something different. Hi, Valerie. Glad you could make it. Okay, so I've got this open already. And I heard a lot of chit chat because if you look really close, you can see speckles on the envelopes. And it looks like, I haven't looked at the card bases yet. I suspect they're on the card bases too. It looks like there's been an issue with the printing, but it's not. They did that because this is Farmhouse. So they've given us something that's a little bit on the, what, non-traditional side? No. Something a little bit different in the cardstock. So we're going to need 3 of those. Let me just open my paper pumpkin box so I can put my extra pieces in. Oh, I've got the I've got the Halloween boxes to show you too. So let me do this and then I'll show you those. So we'll put those in there. And then we have the card bases. We'll need one of those. And, oh, this is just a plain one. One of those. And one of those. Put those in the box. And then we have all of these. So we're going to need one of each of these. We'll just pop these out while we're here. 1, 2. Hello, Diana. So how was everybody's day? Did you get to do anything exciting? I did my walk. Thankfully, didn't see the bear on my walk. We'll need one whole sheet of those. All right. And this kit also comes with some twine. All right, put that over there. Oops, avalanche. One of my boxes fell. Okay, so let me organize myself here. This also comes with 2 stamp sets. So there's a bonus stamp set this month. Friendly Florals and Farmhouse Florals. So this is the Farmhouse Florals is the one that goes with the kit. So we have for you, thank you, just a note, you're loved to save forever, your friend. Good friends are hard to find. I'm so glad we found each other. And a hello. And then this is the Friendly Florals. And there's a teapot and some flowers for a great friend. Always here for you. You're simply the best. Thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear. And of course, the dies. These are the add-on dies for July, August, and September called Circle of Season dies. So we'll pull those out because we may just want to use these. Now, you may have heard that Stampin' Up! Is making some changes. They announced today that there are changes coming to our product line and our storage for stamps and dies. So if you get my newsletter, all of the information is in my newsletter tomorrow. So you might want to go to my blog, glendamullet.blogspot.com, if you're not already signed up, and get signed up so you get all the information. There's a lot, so I'm not going to talk about it tonight, I don't think. Valerie, gardening, planted some plants before they die in little pots. Susan went to Parksville. Nice. Alice, nothing exciting, usual work, as you know, may know. 3 feline and 1 avian overlord must be kept in the life they become accustomed to. Yes. Alice has 3 cats and a bird. Okay, so we're going to fold these like this. These are the envelopes. And then we have the card bases. I'm not folding them because I tend to use them, cut them and use them. No more markers. Oh, well, order them, Valerie. They're on the last chance list. So they went on the last chance list today. Just let me go over. So don't wait. If you are thinking about getting markers, get them now. Don't wait, because they will be selling like hotcakes. Oh, I don't see them there. Oh, let me just search for them. M-A-R-K. Yes, they're doing away with our Stampin' Write markers. They come in regals, subtles, brights, neutrals, and the in colors. And they're all on the last chance list right now, which means when they're gone, they're gone. They're not restocking them. Norma says just work. Valerie, you need to tell me which ones you want, please. Do you want all 4? Do you want all 4 families of them? Can you send me an email or a message or something, please? Because I'm not going to remember by the time, there's a long time between now and then. Okay, so we need this one And we need this one and that one. Yeah. And for the second one, oh, yes, they go. You're right, Alice. Thank you. They go into the last chance list tomorrow, which is the 20th, which technically, if you're in the Pacific time zone like I am, it's 11 o'clock tonight. So it's midnight tonight, Mountain Time. They'll be on the last chance list. Thanks, Alice. I totally forgot that. Okay, so now this one, I need to get the satchel and the handle and the pink-ish flowers and this sentiment piece. And for the other one, hello, Renee. The other one for the typewriter, I need this sentiment and the typewriter. Oh, apparently all of these flowers belong on that one. Okay, then. There we go. Okay. Now, the ink in this one is Secret C. So I don't use the stamping spot. I use my big pad. So I grab that. I've been busy dreaming of modern festive loggers. I know, you're right. Okay, let's put this aside. And we'll put this aside. It comes with some dimensionals, and we've got this one. Okay. My head is going around. Oh, Renee, it wouldn't let you comment on Facebook? That's weird because I am getting comments on Facebook. Okay, here's the 3 boxes so I can get them out of my way because they're taking up space. So we talked yesterday about the Spooky Halloween kit. 15 boxes. So you get 5 each of these 3 boxes for $29 plus shipping and tax. Look at that. Aren't they cute? And look at how big they are. Like you can seriously get a lot of candy in here. They're held closed by little orange paper clips. So it's really easy to make them and set them aside and then go back in and fill them up. So you just pull off the tag, pull off the paper clip, open them up, fill them up with all your goodies, then put the paper clip back on, slide the tag on there, and you're good to go. And all the boxes are all cut and scored for you, so they're really super easy to put together. Okay, back to the main event. Norma says she loves them. Yeah, Norma got them. Okay, I'm going to grab a Secret C card base, I think, because it looks like it needs to be. That was an avalanche, sorry. I'm going to cut this. Now, let's cut this at 4 1/4 by 11. You usually cut them the other way, but this one is just, it's calling out to me to do it this way this time. Put this back. Hi, Cynthia from North Dakota. Thanks for joining us. Okay. I'm not going to put my paper trimmer too far away so my thoughts are, oh, I should just use this. We'll score it now at 5.5. And 2 3/4, because I kind of want to make sort of a Z fold with this. Put that over there for a sec. And we're going to fold that. And then we're going to fold this Norma even made a template so she can make more when I finish making the ones. Oh my God, Norma, you are brilliant. Okay, so there's that. Now I want to put this on there like that. Now this is going to do that, but I want to cut it out. I got out maybe these dies. I got out these dies and I got out textured notes and everyday arches. Let's see if we can make an everyday arch. Cut that out. Cut out part of it. Ooh, yes. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, I'm having happy thoughts. Nope, not big enough. Try the next one. Yep. Okay, I'm going to cut this, but I'm only going to cut it to there. I don't know whether this is going to work. This we're playing. We're truly playing tonight. So I've got this on here like this, and I'm setting it up. Get some Post-it tape. Oh, Cynthia already did her cards for this box. Awesome. Now I'm going to cut only to there if I can make it work. Milo says, hello, hello, dear Milo, who is loving the typewriter. Okay, so I'm going to put this in on my plate, and I'm going to line this up right here so that when I run it through, it will cut only to that spot. So it'll cut this out and leave this. Let's see if this is going to work. I have no idea, but we'll find out. To do this, you have to make sure that, because I want it on a straight line, you have to make sure that it's straight on your cutting plate. And I'm going to go up just a hair because I can always finish cutting it with my snips, but I don't want to cut it past that one spot. So let's see if I made it work. So then you take this off. Oh, it worked. Look at this. Look at that, people. Okay, at my snips, and I'm going to go right up to that line on both of them, like that. And then I'm just going to cut on that line all the way across, like this. And look what I'm left with. So that when I put this on here, it'll be like this. But I'm thinking that, not thinking I like the secret C now that I've got that. Let me see what would happen if I cut this. Cut that out. Cut that at 4 1/4. So if I put part of it there and then put this on here like that, right down to the bottom, you can cut a bit off of that so it goes just down there, like that. And then do this, and then I can, yep, okay. So I'm going to cut this down. I want a piece. So this is 2 3/4. So I want a piece that is 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, so 2 5/8. 2 5/8, which is 1/8 less than 3/4. Cut that. I should have cut the other way first, but that's okay. And I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8. And then we got this piece left over, and I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8. Then I'm going to see if I need to cut it narrower, or if that will work. Do you get what I'm putting down? I'm excited. Okay, take the narrow one and we'll put temporary tape on here. I'm auditioning this, which is what I do most of the time when I make a card, and sometimes I forget to put the adhesive on it. Like I did for my festive friends cards the other day. This is going to go here like that. And then when I close it, then we've got the full front. Now, if I take this and we'll put this on here like this, I just have to cut it down 1/8 of an inch. And then when we open this up, it'll be, ooh, yes. Okay, so I need to take 1/8 of an inch off of this. And I'm going to take it off of that side. Let's get rid of that. So this, I have to do it. Oh, I have to do it down here. So this is 5.5. So I want it to be 5 3/8. So I need to cut off 1/8 of an inch. So if I can do it down this side. Half 1/8 of an inch. This like this. That'll go there like that. Oh, I cut it too short. Oh well. We'll just make this like this instead. So now I want to cut off a little bit along the bottom because it's a little bit too tall. We'll do the same thing. I'll just trim off a little bit. And we'll just put that right there like that. Perfect, perfect. Get some temporary tape on that. Well, what do you think so far? And then I'll put a piece of vanilla, I think. I didn't get any vanilla out. I got white out. And then this goes in here. You stamp your sentiment on this, and then it fits down inside the typewriter, and then we'll pop the typewriter up. Perfect. Okay, let me grab some vanilla. Hello, Kathy from Alberta. Hello, Diane. Yeah, we're going rogue tonight. Going rogue. Okay, there's a piece of vanilla. I don't know. Do you think vanilla or do you think white? There's the vanilla. There's the white. Oh, maybe it is white. Which color do you think would go better on the inside? Vanilla or white? Can you tell from that picture? Oh, thanks, Cindy. Diana, the temporary tape that I'm using is contraband. Okay. Find the stamp sets wherever I put them. And we're supposed to stamp. What sentiment did they use on this? Just a note. Let's see what we have. I think just a note is good. I like just a note. And of course, we have to find something that actually fits on the paper, because wherever your friend, thank you. You're simply the best, I think, is a little bit too long yet. Okay. So some of the changes that are happening in Diana, next time you're over, ask me. Oh, white, 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 white. White or Darling Duckling? Nope, it's not going to be Darling Duckling, Alice. I don't put colors inside where I don't put colors inside where I'm going to write. Okay. I'm going to stamp this. I don't know why my voice is so hoarse. Drives me nuts. Okay, I'll just stamp this on here. It says just a note. So part of the announcements that have happened today is that Stamping Up is no longer going to be carrying red rubber stamps. They're going to be carrying only photopolymers. So the starting with the online exclusives being released in November. So the catalog in January will only have photopolymer stamps in there. Part of the reason is cost, but the other part of the reason is that they've been having trouble sourcing the rubber and the components to make the rubber. And they had quite a spot, couple of months in there where they were trying to find supplies to make the rubber, and they couldn't get what they were looking for, so they had to do alternatives. And then I've noticed that the rubber stamps are really soft now, the rubber part. Not that they stamp different, but the rubber part is really soft. So yeah, they have decided that they are going to stop making red rubber stamps. So the ones that we have now that stay will be slowly transitioned into photopolymer. So I need 2.5 by 4 1/8. Basic white. Go into my tickle trunk. So I have a piece that is, nope, that's 2 inches. This is my scrap bin. Nope. Okay, I'll just use one of those. 2.5 by, what is this? Do 4 1/8 first. Let's not put it on top of the glue I just put on the sentiment. 4 1/8 by 2.5. So that'll be for the inside. Good. Okay. Now, where are the dies? Is there anything in the dies that I want to create? It says hello. That die says hello. Should we die cut hello and put it on there? No. So I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. And if I put it there, it's going to cover up the flowers. So no. There's a circle, but I don't want a circle. No, we won't use the dies on this one. Okay. I'm going to take my sentiment that I put the glue on, and we're just going to stick it down inside the typewriter like that. And we'll glue it to that. And then I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. That's the inside piece. Okay, let's get this card put together. What about the piece you cut off? What piece I cut off? You mean the part of the card that I cut off? That's all that's left from the card front. That's not big enough. There's a little piece there that we could use for something, but it's not big enough for the inside sentiment or the writing area. So we're going to put this on first. That on first. And we'll put this one on next. Oh, we can use twine on it too. And maybe some embellishments. Oh, wait. So when you're doing this and you're lining things up, close it so that you can get your layers lined up at the same height. Now this is going to go on here like that, but I only want to put adhesive part way. So if I take this and line it up where I want it, and get a pencil, and I don't want to go past there. We'll put adhesive on this part at the bottom, and I do believe I can do it right up to the top. Yeah. So we'll just put some here like that. Paper pumpkin is adorable. They've gotten so good compared. Oh, the first ones were, yes, they have come a long way, Cindy. A long, long way. There we go. Now, out dimensionals. No, I'm not going to use these. I saved those for my seniors group. We'll use these ones because I've started them. I do a seniors community once a month, and that's what I save the paper pumpkin dimensionals for, because I usually have dimensionals on the go all the time anyways. Now, when I'm doing this, I'm going to put some over top of both just so it holds that sentiment in place. And I'm not going to put it behind the sentiment, just in case. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay, we'll put this on. Now, this doesn't have any added flowers on there, but we can jazz them up with a little bit of Wink of Stella. Valerie, I will send this card to you for your order of the Stampin' Right markers. This is so cool. Okay, Wink of Stella. Let's get some flower magic happening here. And then I'm going to find some embellishments to put on here. And I didn't put twine on. Do you think we should put some twine on here? There we go. Should we put some twine? I don't know whether we need. Okay, let's. Street dots. Trying to use some new embellishments. I don't think these ones. Oh, purple will go. So these are the new hoops. These are the large gold hoops. They come in a package of 10. And you can tell by the fact that I've only got 4 left in here that I've used them a lot. They are so fun to use and they're so easy. Lots of different shape. Too bad. We could have tucked that in behind there and put that on. So to put these onto a card front, all you have to do is just run your Tombow glue around because the edge is flat. Run your Tombow glue around that and then let it dry and it becomes glue dots. Right hand side just above the black. Do you mean right there, Susan? I don't know. Let me tie a quick and dirty bow and we'll see what it would look like if we put a bow on there. I don't know. Bow, yes or no? Bow, yes or no? While you're doing that, I'm going to get out the brand new frosted iridescent dots, and they come in balmy blue, berry burst, gorgeous grape, and clear. And you can see by the fact that there's a whole bunch missing that I love these, and I've used them already, but I haven't used the purple ones. So we are going to use the purple ones. 1, 2, 3. My gosh. Where did I put the box? Oh, people say I've got, let's see, a yes, a no, Bo, a yes, a no, a no. So we are tied at yeses and nos. I'm not sure I like it. Not sure I like it. Maybe it's the fact that it's too long. Let me retie it. Make it a little bit shorter. I don't want to just chop it off, because if we decide not to use it, then I've got a wasted bow. Oh, sure. Let's use it. Why not? Glue dots. Uh-oh. There they are. They fell out of my container. Pat says no. Pat does not like ribbon. However, we have been changing Pat's mind about ribbon. Maybe the top left behind the arch. Oh, it's going to go right here. Right there. Put this on here. Right there. Yes, I like it. I do. I think that's cute. So there's the card. I haven't stamped the inside yet. Let's see what's on the stamp set, what we can incorporate in. I'm not liking the secret C. Maybe we'll put this in Darling Duckling in there. Nope, fresh freesia. Okay. There's the flowers. Fresh freesia. I still can't believe that bear was so close. That hasn't happened for probably 4 or 5 years now. I was having a class one day, and my studio's at one end of my house and my craft room's at the other end, and I had to come down to the craft room to get something. And while I was gone, a bear walked by, and the ladies that were in my class got to see the bear up close and personal. It was really cool. There we go. Oh, I like that. Let's do some on the envelope too. Stamp, stamp, and then stamp, stamp. Okie dokie. Put this inside. And then we will have created card number uno. Ta-da! Oops, it's not in camera. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. And there's the coordinating envelope. And I love these embellishments with that. Okay, card number 1 done. Card number 1 done. Okay, card number 2. Let's do the bag one. And I'm just going to save that because I might use it for something. I haven't decided. Okay, this one has a whole bunch of flowers to add to it. Shall we keep going with the arch theme? Maybe we'll use the next size up. Oh, thanks, Alice. if we cut this out, let's keep going with the arch theme. Right about there, I think we'll cut that out. Why not? Why not be consistent? Hey, cutting one arch. Now, I have to figure out what card base we'll use for this one. What color card base should we use for this? Put the dies away before I lose them. Because of the fires out my way. What? Because of the fires out my way. Sorry, I missed the first half of your conversation, Valerie. Well, hello, Enola. I don't think I said hello to you. Crumb cake, says Renee. That's a possibility. So we have the colors I got out because these are the coordinating colors that are in the kits. Besides Secret C, I don't want to do Secret C. We have Calypso Coral. Ooh, that might be pretty. Darling Duckling, nope. Gray Granite. Oh, yes. Lost Lagoon. The bear's coming close. Oh, that could be. But the fire is far enough away that I don't think the bear that's here, that would be um, in its zone. Okay. This or pecan pie. I like Lost Lagoon. You guys decide Lost Lagoon or pecan pie. Okay, so that, and let's put this off to the side for now. There's the envelope. We have that, and then we have the handle. So we have to 3D the handle. So I have to get some little tiny pieces of dimensionals on the handle. Lost Lagoon by a landslide. I don't know whether this is going to work or not because this is really thin. So don't forget to read my newsletter tomorrow. It goes out 8 o'clock Pacific time, and it will have information on all the changes that are coming up. And starting tomorrow, the Stampin' Right markers will be on the last chance list. That'll be the end of the Stampin' Right markers. Okay, I'm going to put that on there like that. No more rubber stamps. They're all going to be photopolymer from now on, and they're changing the packaging. We're no longer going to have them in these cases, the CD cases. We'll still be able to buy these cases. They're not taking the cases away. They're just not putting a stamps in anymore. They're going to be in the plastic envelopes, the plastic sleeves like the dies are, but what was it? 5 5/8 by 9 inches, I think. They're going to be quite tall. And the dies and the stamp set are going to be the same size. Okay, let's get this on here. I missed. There we go. Hey, I do like that. It's not really an alternative though, is it? Okay, where's that twine? I don't even know what they're telling me to do for this card because I've got the instructions are so far away. Let's see what would happen if we wrapped some twine around here and tied a knot. Oh, I think that would be cute. Okay, my scissors. Let's just snip some of this off. And I'm going to unroll it because I want to get it a little further this way. There. Two, three. Oh, I should figure out how long this is just in case you guys want to know. This is 16, 18, 19 inches. Oh, where's my pencil? Just write this down. Twine, 19 inches. Just in case you want to know if you want to do this yourself. Okay, I'll wrap this around. 1, 2, 3, and then tuck it underneath. And need my tweezers. I'm going to show you how to make it tighter if you get it. If you wrap it around and it's not tight enough, I'll show you how to make it tighter. Just getting this all put together like this. We're going to hold it with my tweezers. And then when I go to tie a bow, I always tie a knot first because it's a lot easier to tie a bow after you've tied the knot already. There we go. And then we'll tie a little bow around the satchel. There's the end. There's the other end. Over. Oh, that's cute. Okay, slide it up. Now, if you do something like this and it's not tight enough, just go in behind, put a little bit of adhesive here, and then twist it like this and kind of do this a Z with it, and that you'll be able to tighten it up a little bit. I don't have to because this is holding it, but because the bag is shaped the way it is, I'm just going to grab a couple of pieces of tear and tape and put it on there to hold it in place, but not take the liner off because I want to put this up on dimensionals. And if I take the liner off, it's going to stick to the card base, and I don't want it to do that. So you see, if you put one on and then see how I've pulled it up so that it goes a little bit tighter, and that will make sure that whether you tie it tight or not, you get it nice and tight. Look at this. Is that not adorable? And we're going to put that on there, and we're going to pop that up on dimensionals as soon as I find them. As you know, I get so excited, I throw things down, and then I never pay attention to where I'm putting them, and then I can't find them when I need them. And we'll put dimensionals around bag. And I don't usually put dimensionals over top of my twine or ribbon. That's why I use tear and tape, because I don't want it to have an unnatural kink in it. And you know me, if you've been around a while, you know I am an over-dimensionalizer. Okay. There. But, I haven't glued this down yet, apparently. Okay. I'll put that down on top of that. Now, am I going to use the same embellishments on here, or should I grab my rhinestones and just use plain rhinestones? Tell me what you think while I'm doing this. Come on. Oh, look, one came off of my finger. Get on there. There we go. Now that's tear and tape there. Need to get rid of that. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's Post-it tape from the die. Come on. Okay. Put this on to the card front. Put that right there. Like that. Okay. Now we have all these flowers to put. That one goes there. I don't know where that one goes. I might need the picture to figure out where to put these. Okay. They're not using them. I'm wondering if some of them were on here. I don't know. I don't know. Because I have this one and that one and this one, and they didn't use these. Weird. Okay, these are on dimensionals. Rhinestones, says Susan. I'm thinking I agree with you, Susan. I forget about plain rhinestones and how pretty they can be. Okay. Hang on, I gotta grab my rhinestones. Oh, oh. Of course, they're the furthest ones in my embellishment cupboard. Okay, let's see where these go. This one goes there, over top like that. And then where does this one go? Not. Okay, apparently they don't exactly fit. That one goes there. This one goes here. Oh yeah, I put dimensionals on that. I don't know. Let's just, oh, that one. Let's just put that one there. That one goes here. This one we'll put okay, going to take that dimensional off the bottom there. Let's put a dab of glue on there. And it's going to go right there. Now, where does this one go? Where's the front picture? Can't tell from that either. It fits in there like that. It fits in there. It's just weird. Take that one off for a sec. Ah, there we go. It goes right there like that. I don't know where this one goes. Maybe not anywhere. Maybe anywhere. Okay. We'll use it inside. Of course, now the dimensionals stick into my finger. Out comes the rhinestones. Man, these have been around a long time. I remember when these came out. I'm going to use a lot because I like them. And why not? And there. One more. I have to put one more on. Right here. Okay, and then we'll just add a couple up there. Look at this. Ooh, aren't those pretty? There's bigger ones, but I don't have any. I need to open up a new package. And I like the little ones on there anyways. Okay. Now for the inside, I'm going to take the other half of this card and I'm going to cut this down and we'll use this on the inside. Okay. I am going to cut it down to 4 5 5 1/4. Maybe we need to put some of these on there because it looks kind of dead up here, other than the fact that there's rhinestones on there. But I'm thinking that this one will fit in there. Yep. Okay. See, I've lost my dimensionals again. And I had those 2 pieces of dimensionals already cut. Didn't even have to cut them again. Okay, I'm going to put that on there like that. And then let's grab the dimensionals and put them back on here. There we go. That looks better. Looks more balanced. Or some adhesive on this flower. And on the inside. Oh, haven't put sentiment on yet. I like this card. We used to have cardstock like this. It was called confetti cardstock. And it had the speckles in it. It was really pretty, but they got rid of that a long time ago. Okay, so sorry, I had an itchy eye. Let's see what they tell you to do with the sentiment. For you. Oh, they put twine on there. I like where we put ours better. Okay, now I have to put. They wanted the sentiment hanging off like this with a bow. But I'm thinking, I don't know. Where should we put the sentiment? Does it even need a sentiment? Maybe it needs it up here. Put it up there. Now, for you. Where's my stamp? See, it's not just dimensionals I'm losing stamps. Just a note. And I think we will use Secret C. Oh, thank you. You guys are so kind. So kind. Just a note. Like that. And I'm going to put my dimensional behind. See that there's a little thing you're supposed to punch out to put the twine on, but I don't want it. So I'm going to put a dimensional right over top of that to hold it in place. That. So hubby got word he's going in for cataract surgery next week. Yay. He'll be able to see again because it's been really tough for him this summer with all of our travel, and his vision has not been good. I think I'll just put those right there. Then I don't have to stamp anything. We'll put glue all the way around. When I put stuff on the envelope, I like to put glue right close to the edge all the way around and give it the best chance I can of sticking and staying on the envelope. Now, my poor friend Judy, who passed away a couple of weeks ago, week and a half ago, she never stamped on her envelopes because she worked at the post office in her career, and she said she didn't like stuff on the envelope. It made it difficult. So she never, ever, ever put anything on the envelope. So every time I put something on the envelope now, Judy, I will be thinking of you, my dear. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Renee. So love it, love it, love it. Hey, that's card number 2. Let's see what damage we can do with card number 3. Oh, I should show you this card. When I was up north, Wendy, who pops in every once in a while, lives not far from where our grandchildren live. And I dropped some stuff off to her and she gave me this card. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? There's lots of bling on there. Thanks, Wendy. I love it. Oh, and I got this one from Shanna today. Shanna from Carrot Top Creations. She lives in Edmonton. And she sent me this card. Look at this. Look at all those elements in there. And she fussy cut all those out. And it has a belly band. So you slip the belly band off. And then the designer paper opens up like this. And she even put embellishments on the inside. Isn't that gorgeous? And then she sticks a little note on here. Keep the paper hugs going. Remove this note and share the card with someone else. So you just take this off, put another Post-it note on there, put the belly band back on, stick it in an envelope, and ship it off to somebody else. So you can keep the paper hugs going, as she says. Yeah, the coloring on that bird is amazing, isn't it, Diane? Yep, Wendy did a really good job of that. So those were the cards I got this week. Thank you. Put it in my, I got to keep because they're from friends pile. And we'll bring in these. Now, this is kind of plain in my humble opinion. And I'm not sure what we can do to make it better. We have flowers, but they're not that kind of flowers. We have leaves. They're not that kind of leaf. So all you're supposed to do with this is put this on here like this and then add the sentiment. Oh, and stamp, do a little bit of stamping on there. And then put the sentiment on here like this. That's the card. Okay, we are going to use, I'm going to put the arches away because we're done with the arches now. It's time to pull out. So this is the kind of sleeve that the new stamp sets and dies will be in. And they're going to be much wider. This one is 5 1/4 by 7 1/2. So these are going to be 9 inches by 5 5/8. So quite a bit bigger. And they're going to be the same size for the dies as they are for the stamp set. Okay, this one. Golden hoop. Oh, a golden hoop. Where'd I put that golden hoop? It's right here. No, I'm not thinking the hoop. It doesn't go, but let's see, not that one. We could cut the card front with that and then put that on top. So let me cut this at 4 1/4. And we'll use this and we'll die cut out. And then we'll put it on top of this piece. Nope. This piece onto another card base. And we just have to figure out what color the card base should be. Maybe gray granite. Saw one today. She made a curtain at the top of the windows. It looked awesome. I'll have to check out her instructions. Oh, that would be cute. Stamp the picture and fussy cut out for some. Oh, I forgot about the picture. It's in the alternative stamp set. Good idea, Cindy. Oh, Denise. Denise is messaging me. Denise, my friend, I am live. I forgot that there is a picture on here. Picture, not picture. Oh, of course, it's the wrong. It doesn't match. That sucks, ditch water. Oops, but we'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. Okay, we have this. That. Oh, that made it a little bit better, didn't it? We need some dimension on here, though. I'll have to stamp that picture and see what we can do. Card base. Card base. Gray granite, I think. Where's my gray granite? Do I have a card base? I do not have a card base. Oh, yes, I do. I have one already. We can put that on there like that. So we can have that either full or I can cut it down. Let's see what it would look like if I cut it down and left just a little bit of gray. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to 4 and an 8. Come on. 4 and an 8 by 5 and 3/8. And we'll put this on like that. And then we'll put this on. I'm just using my temporary tape, so don't let me forget to put my card together, people. Put that on. And then we can pop this up on dimensionals. Okay, now if I take the picture. What are the colors of the flowers? The colors are Calypso Coral. Darling Duckling is not in this one. This is Gray Granite. Lost Lagoon. Pecan Pie. And I'm sure that that's close to Fresh Freesia. These flowers. And these look like they might be real red. They don't have those colors on there, so don't know. I stamped this in Gray Granite. Gray Granite. And then maybe add a little bit of Pecan Pie. Is this white? Yep. Okay. Just a post on one of the Facebook. Oh, okay. That wasn't on YouTube. Do that. I don't know whether this is going to work, Cynthia, because I don't know how I'm going to get the handle out of there. Okay, I'm going to cut this right up against the line here. And before I spend any time coloring, I'm going to see what it looks like on. We'll use it inside, if nothing else, the stamp. What could you use for curtains on the windows if you decided to put curtains on the windows? Was it designer paper she used, Diane, to do the curtains? I forgot to go out to the farmer's market on Saturday morning and see how there's a guy out there that sharpens scissors. And I was going to take one of my multiple pairs out to him and see what kind of job he does. Hubby bought a sharpener, but it's not heavy duty enough to make a good job of my snips. Does a good job on knives and stuff. Okay. No, because if I put that on there, we're going to lose a bunch of the flowers. And I'm not sure, where's my pokey tool? Not sure I can get that center out. Of handle. Oops. Oh, these scissors are so dull. You can't make a good job when you're trying to fussy cut and you have, should have stamped this on designer paper. I don't think I've got the gray granite designer paper. That would have been pretty. Oh, okay. So I didn't miss anything, Pat. Thank you. I don't know. I'm thinking that just this. I don't like that on there because it covers up too much of the flowers. But I'm thinking if we do that and pop this up, and we'll have the sentiment. Like that. Or maybe down here. Or not use that and just use a leftover piece. Where's that leftover piece I cut? There it is. I got this. You can cut this and just put. Okay, I'm just going to die cut this. Out of that same paper. We'll put that. I do like it there like that. And line that up. Or we can stamp and cut that to size. Okay. Now what should we say on here? We got a little bit more room on this one. Forever your friend, you are loved. Thank you. The second stamp set is where? Where now? How could I have lost that stamp set? I just had it here. Holy Aunt Jemima. I have a true mess here this time, ladies and gentlemen. Did anybody see where I put that other stamp set? Oh, there it is. Yay. You're simply the best. Thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear. Will that fit on there? It's too big. Let's do this one. Okay, it's under Paper Pumpkin Fan Club and Facebook and is by Louise Haydu. All right, I will check it out afterwards. Nope, not that. Let's do it in gray granite. I don't want it to be quite so in your face as Secret C would do. Now we'll take the die again and we'll cut this edge off. There, nope, one more. So I'm looking at the back side of this because these are long and short dashes and you kind of got to line them all up. So I'm just going to cut that end off. I got to go click, clunk, clunk. Just cut that. And now we have it finished on all four sides. And that'll go there like that. that up on dimensionals. Now, do I have big ones? Oops. And that will go there like that. And that's all we can do. Unless I cut apart another one, and there's too many flowers to fussy cut. That's better. It gives it a little bit of dimension and a little bit of height. So this is what it's going to be. Put this on first. And then we'll put this one on. So Val, don't forget to send me a message of what markers you want. And I will send that first card off to you as a thank you card. I get that centered and straight. Nope. So a little bit crooked. Too busy talking. If you are enjoying my video, I would appreciate it if you would hit those emojis, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Let Facebook know that you like my video, please. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then if you hit that bell icon, it will let you know when I go live. And it's usually 3 or 4 or 5 times a week. Well, tomorrow night, I'll be live in my VIP group and on YouTube with Fun Fold. I think it's a Fun Fold using something. What am I doing tomorrow night? What's the date tomorrow night? 21. Oh, Jolly Holly. The 20th tomorrow. We will be doing a Jolly Holly card. Oh, wait. Let's put some twine on here. It's crying for twine right there. And you got it. You might as well use it. Okay, thanks, Val. And I will let you know when they go on the last chance list what the price is, because I suspect they'll be discounted. I suspect. No. Let's give this about that much twine. So if you're wondering how long that twine is, it is 16 inches. And to wrap it around, stick. Wrap it around. I'm going to tie a bow down here under the teapot. I had a feeling that the Stampin' Write markers were going to be disappearing because we don't have a lot of sales for them anymore now that we've got the Stampin' Blends. And we won't have red rubber stamps to do the coloring on the stamps that you do with Stampin' Write markers that you can't do with Stampin' Blends because we're not going to have the red rubber anymore. And it doesn't really work on photopolymer. There we go. Right, so this is a bit loose. So I'm just going to take a couple of, at least one piece of tear and tape and just pull it up a bit. Let's just rip that in two. And make how it's stuck to my finger and won't come off. One there And so I put out, Valerie, I put out an email, don't know whether you saw it or not, about a class in Powell River in September, but it's not going to happen because we didn't have anybody. So it'll happen hopefully in October. Okay. Oh, that put a little bit of fun in there. So I'll be sending out another email to Alice and Valerie. You're both in Powell, so that'll come out soon. There we are. And let's just trim this a little bit. Hey. Sentiment. And I'm not going to pop this up because it's already popped. And then what bling shall we put on this? Yeah, I'm just going to put it flat. Next month is our 49th wedding anniversary. And I haven't told hubby yet. But that's the date of our virtual collaboration class. So I don't quite know how to break it to him that we won't be going out for dinner on our anniversary because I'm busy. He'll probably go, oh well. Seeing as I am taking him to Alaska again. There we go. Now, Winkostella. I didn't put Winkostella on the last one. Let's add a little bit of Winky to some of these flowers. I'm just dotting. I'm not going completely all over the flowers. There we go. And put some on the geraniums. I know the name of a flower. Woohoo! These are geraniums. These are daisies. That's two of them I know. There we are. There are stars. Got these stars from Halloween. No. Nope. Oh, wait till I do my Halloween cards and I show you what I did with these are holographic bags, and I used one on a card. Yeah, just wait till I start doing my Halloween cards and show you how to do that. What is low profile sparkle dots? Darling duckling, nope. Mossy Meadow and Secret Sea. Can use those. Charming shimmer acid in the pots. What colors are these? Berry Burst, Night of Navy, and Petal Pink. Nope. Nope. Okay. We'll use these. We will use these. There we go. Susan, it's a cruise, and it is the Stamping Up incentive trip that I earned. And thank you because you helped me earn it. I need an inside piece. So it's a cruise out of Alaska, or out of Alaska. Nope, it's a cruise out of Seattle, unfortunately. But it's okay. I'll take it. It's free. Okay, there's some flowers here. I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to stamp the kettle. And then we're going to stamp some flowers. And I'm just going to try it on a spare piece so I don't waste that whole thing. Not that piece because it's not big enough. Uno momento. This should be big enough. So if I stamp the pot in gray granite, what about a butterfly? Hello, Brenda. Or dragonfly. Oh, that would have been cute on there too. I lost the pot. Oh, it's right here. Hello. My name is Blondie. Okay, so I have the pot. And then we'll stamp the flowers in fresh freesia. Oh, yeah, it goes past, I think it'll be on the outside of the island, Valerie, because the last stop is Victoria. Sure, we'll do that on the inside. That'll be cute. Then I can color in the pot. We leave on the 31st of May. So whatever, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th of June, I think, is the coming back date. 2026. Oh, that was dumb. Good thing gray granite is a soft color because I just put it in my fresh freesia ink pad. Gray granite. And on the envelope. Yes, they do sometimes. Yes, they do. And flowers and fresh freesia. And on the inside, and then we're going to have to color in the pot. Oh, got one on there. Okay, so I need gray granite and pecan pie. Light gray granite and light pecan pie. We'll see what we can do with the pot here. Time is it? Oof. I got my order in today with all the designer papers in it. So hopefully I will be able to share those with you tomorrow night because I don't think our card is going to take too long. So you'll need to pop in on YouTube or my VIP group tomorrow night for the Holly Jolly card and a reveal of the papers. I haven't even had a chance to look at them yet. All right, now I'm going to see if I can do kind of something similar to that. I don't know whether it'll work out, but we'll just put a little bit of pecan pie in spots along the way. I am not an artist, people. Just letting you know. There's so many talented people out there and artistically, and I am not one of them. But I have fun. And I think that's all that counts, right? Okay, now I'm just gonna go over top of this again and blend that pecan pie in so you can see the color. Well, that didn't turn out too bad. There we are. Gives it a little bit of color anyways, right? That's all that counts. So I looked into who put me over the top for my trip to Alaska because I said I was going to do, there was going to be two winners and two people will get a package of goodies. And Sally and Bev were the two that put me over the top for the Alaska cruise. So I will be getting some goodies ready for you and getting them off to you. Thank you. Where's my butterflies? See what, oh, yes. Yeah, need to put a butterfly right there. But of course now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't work. I don't want to put another butterfly. Maybe we just remove one of these. Okay. Where did I put the case for this now? Oh my gosh. Honest to goodness. I want to put that back, but where did I put them? Put it away. How efficient of me. I don't want to waste it. Let's put that over. Okay, we are done our 3 cards. And thank you for the suggestion of that butterfly. Yes, Susan, I'm looking forward to Saturday too. Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're doing the kintsugi class. Susan and her sister-in-law, Rolanda, are going to come. There's card 3, card 2, and card 1. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you like the best? Do you have a favorite, or are they all just kind of cool? This one didn't turn out too bad with all the added texture that we put on there. At least it's livened it up a bit. Aw, thank you, everybody. You're so kind. All righty. Well, that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the journey for the alternative cards for this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit. And if you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, oh, Brenda likes number 2. If you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, I will be sending you the first week in September. I will be sending you a PDF with 10 to 14, depends on how many people participate each month, 10 to 14 alternative card tutorials for this bundle, this kit. It happens every month. and it's free. All you have to do is subscribe, be one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, and you will get the tutorials as well. They are free. Or if you are not one of my subscribers and you would like to receive them, that it's $10 for the PDF. So it's a PDF with pictures, measurements, and written instructions on how to do the alternative cards. Susan says, no choosing. I love all three. Valerie likes number one. Number one. Now this one turned out pretty cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. I am so thankful that you spent time with me tonight. I will be back tomorrow night, Wednesday, August the 20th, 7:30 p.m. in my VIP group and on YouTube with a Jolly Holly card, fun fold card. I can't remember what it looks like, but you're going to love it. Don't forget, my paper shares are still open and registration is open for, where did I put that card? Oh, it's right here. Registration is open for our Best of Friends collaboration card class from Denise and I. This is not one that we will be doing, but it gives you an idea of what the cute little critters look like. And I'll be doing this one in an upcoming live. I just haven't scheduled it yet because I just made the card today. Bear picture, please. I can't do it while I'm live because it's in my phone. And if I take my phone down and shut it off, there'll be no sound. But I will post it. I'll post it when I'm done. I have a piece of paper here. I need to write myself a note. Bear picture. I'll post it on Facebook. Those of you that watch me on YouTube, unfortunately, I can't post it on YouTube. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. If I lose sound, I don't know what I'll do, but let's see. Let me see.